Hello, I am Lois Margolin, the chair of the Ambassador Technology Committee. On the call with us today is Pam Carvell and Mary Schindel. Unfortunately, Wendy Wilker and Amy Dawson could not be on the call with us. However, they are an integral part of this committee. The webinar will be centered around Instagram. We will each be taking a different section of the presentation and provide our experiences with Instagram. Let's get started. So why are we actually going through Instagram? The agenda is going to be, how do we start using Instagram? How do we upload pictures? How do we upload videos? A photo layout, and then we'll have a quick conclusion. Why Instagram? For those of you on your game, you now realize that Instagram is a requirement of best practices. That alone is a great reason to start using Instagram. Some of the things I like about Instagram is that it's quick and easy. I take a picture, write a quick caption, and I upload the content to Facebook and Instagram at the same time. Sometimes I might be tricky and upload to Twitter and Instagram at the same time. I never upgrade to Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Why? Because then there is nothing unique about my social media platforms. In reality, Instagram is a visual experience. We all know pictures sell. Instagram provides us the opportunity to explore our creative side. It helps us make our brands interesting and provides the viewers inspiration and ideas. I love visiting Instagram and seeing travel, photography events, and other items. It reminds me of Pinterest, but it's quicker. Lastly, besides being more creative, we have less drama. Facebook is now dealing with politics, opinion, religion has become a platform that people need to defend. Instagram removes the defensive positions. According to TrackMaven and Social Pilot, Instagram engagement is 10 times greater than Facebook, 54 times greater than Pinterest, and 84 times greater than Twitter. Instagram has 4 times more users than Pinterest and 2 times more users than Snapchat. Sad to say, but we spend more time on social media than email, and Instagram has over 1 billion users per month. I think it's safe to say Instagram is the winner. We have our brand. We know we are selling ABWA, and we know our mission statement. From here, we expand out to our online magazine. This is our hello. It's our creative direction. It's our conversation in pictures. It's how we can show our efficiency and engage our audience. From there, it's time to grow your audience. You don't really need 5,000 followers. You need people that are going to actually make a difference in your league. For instance, in Coral Springs, we had a food tour. As we were going, we took lots of pictures. We started tagging the restaurants. Guess what? They followed us. Their friends started following us. We started following their friends. Before you know it, we had a number of people that were following us within our community. That's stronger than having 5,000 different followers. Once you know your audience, then you need to make sure that you are showing the right pictures. Does it make any sense if you're selling pens to show your son? No, but perhaps if you have a picture of your son with a pen and the caption says, "My son wrote his name for the first time with this pen." That's marketing magic. And lastly, if you really don't know what you're doing in Instagram, it's okay. Take a moment to figure it out and make it work. Please welcome Pam Carvell as she walks us through how to actually start Instagram.
Hello, my friends. Hope everyone is well. Now, this might be obvious, but we do need to start at the very beginning. So you need to go to the app, and if you don't have the Instagram app, please go to the Play Store and download it. Once you have it, go ahead and open it. The next thing you'll need is an email account or a phone number. Now, please do not, and I cannot emphasize that enough, do not use your own email account. You need to use your league's email account, and hopefully it ends in Gmail or yahoo.com or hotmail.com. And an example of that would be Coral Springs, which is ABWA Coral Springs at gmail.com. And it's important that we point out, you want to use that email account. If you tie it to your personal email account, it will be always tied to you, not to your league. So then once you do that, you tap done, and you're done. Congratulations, you now have an Instagram account. But now if you also have a personal account, then it's important that you understand how to switch between your personal account, your professional account, and your ABWA account. So this is your home page. And I know that because there's a circle around the house down at the bottom. So let's begin switching accounts. First, tap on my picture in the bottom right-hand corner. And yes, that is actually Lois Margolin. Hi, Lois. But she's filling in for me. But just pretend it's me for now. That's fine. Your name will be listed at the top, so go ahead and tap on your name. Once you tap on your name, you will see a drop-down of all the accounts that are associated to your name and that you're authorized to manage. Select the appropriate account. And congratulations, you now have that specific account up and at the home page. So now, you're on your league's homepage. Tap on that homepage and you'll be posting for your league. That's very important to know. It's for your league. Your bio will be the first thing that people review when they are looking at your Instagram page. Now, here's an important part. You have approximately 7 seconds to convince them that you have something that they want. No more, no less, 7 seconds. So what should be in your bio to make those 7 seconds most effective? First, what's in it for them? What can you give them? Something about yourself, meaning your league. Where are you? The location. Again, we want to know where you're located, and they want to know so that they're in the area. You want to give them some champagne. For those of us who like champagne, that's usually an extra for an atta girl or something, and an example of that might be your 30-second elevator speech. You want to give them something. And then how can they connect with you? Those are all very important things. So here's an example of a bio. This is Coral Springs bio. If you look, what's in it for them, they have listed as connecting working business women. That's what's in it for the person looking at this. There's something about you, meaning the league. It's education, networking at every meeting. That's what's in it for them. The location, again, Coral Springs, Florida. That's important because you don't want someone from California. They might want to watch it, but they're not going to pay as close attention if they're in California. Again, champagne. What can you give them as a nice top off to the day? What can you give them like your 30-second speech? You've worked on that. It's a great thing to give them, a great reward for them. And then how to connect. This is their email address. So this gives them everything they need to do. Give them a little introduction to your group. So now we'll move on. Tap your picture and now you can edit the profile. This is an example of ABWA Coral Springs bio and their profile. And as you can see again, it says what's in it for the person who's looking at this. Connect with business women and grow personally and professionally. They put in there that we are community minded. That's very important for this group, and people who are community minded will key in on that. But most importantly, where are they located? Most people don't want to follow them if they're in a different state. Most, some might. Don't want to take that away from that. And make sure that people know how to connect with you. Another advantage to Instagram is being able to link it to Facebook when you're tapping in things. So this is how we do that. You hit and tap edit profile. Now, here's where you get a little bit more sophisticated in dealing with Instagram. Tap on Get More Tools. From here, you'll select the Facebook group that you have admin rights to that you want to link to. You have to have admin rights. It won't work otherwise. Then tap next to lock in your connection. And there you have it. You're now connected, Instagram and Facebook, and you can post to both. So now, moving on, let's learn about adding pictures. Let's welcome back Lois Margolin.
Thanks, Pam. We all take these amazing pictures, but what happens? Many of us just sit there and scroll through them over our phone. But if you've taken pictures of your league or your council, then share them. Show how much fun you have when getting together. First, be sure you are posting to the correct account. You can always switch the account by clicking on your logo or your face right here. Tap Next. Once you select your pictures, there are a few options. On the bottom left, you can have Instagram automatically resize your picture so you can see everything. Boomerang is a fun app that allows you to take 8 seconds of video and play it over and over again. See us at conference if you want to play with this feature. Photo Layout provides you the ability of taking multiple pictures and putting them together. Mary Shindell will be walking you through this feature later. Lastly, you can physically add up to 10 pictures. The viewer can swipe through your pictures to see the additional posts. If you do this, be sure the first picture is the best. Write something short and sweet, not a monologue. The beauty of Instagram is the picture. Add hashtags, verify the account, make sure where you're posting, and tap if you want it to go to Facebook or multiple social media. For some of us, hashtags take some getting used to. It's basically a sorting process where you can categorize your posts and allow people to find you. Always have a hashtag of your city. According to Carolyn Forsey, an Instagram with at least one hashtag averages 12.6% more engagement. Example hashtags: Coral Springs, Florida, ABWA, Stronger Together, ABWA, Educate Women, Women in Business. Your registered name is incredibly important. It's easier for someone to find you if they know your registered name. If you're a corporation, try not to use things like Fluffy Dog 101. Use something professional. In your post, you can always recognize people with the @ sign and their name. So now I ask you, how does your magazine look? And if you're like how I was, you're thinking, magazine? What's a magazine? Well, a magazine is a visual of photos. You can see 15 photos at a time. It's who you are. It's your brand. And to get there, all you have to do is tap the Instagram to see someone's magazine. If someone likes your magazine, the odds are they will follow you. In the following pages, we are going to have some sample magazines. This magazine requires you to become a tad more insightful. You can see diagonally, they're showing coffee and ice cream. This magazine is all muted colors and carefully scripted. This is probably a professional Instagrammer who takes the time to plan her pictures. Engaging quotes with soft, subtle pictures helps to sell. In contrast, this magazine is all about eye-popping colors, from yellow to orange to red, pink and purple. Strong colors to sell a strong personality. And lastly, we come to my favorite, well thought out. One word in the center to draw your attention. Imagine in the center, women, business, learning, successful, networking, surrounded by speakers, members, educational materials, and friends. You can make your magazine a powerful image. It just requires some thought. But photos are not the only marketing piece Instagram uses. Here's Mary to talk about your videos. Mary?
Hi. Instagram even supports videos. Instead of selecting a picture, you can select a video. Videos are currently limited to 60 seconds. By 2021, the prediction is that 78% of Instagram will be videos. It's hard to believe that 100 million watch video live. Maybe you've heard of the Instagram story. A story is a video or picture available for only 24 hours. It does not have to be a video. It could be a picture or a group of pictures. I think of myself trying to keep up with some of our exchange students. They post on Instagram a story, and I have to catch it within 24 hours or it's gone. So take a look at the bar at the top of your feed. You will know when there is something new to see. The profile picture is surrounded by color. To get started creating your Instagram story, tap on the plus sign on the bar. You can take a picture, start a video, or click on your photos to select a photo or videos. After your selection, you can use a range of filters and also add text and drawings to your content. In this picture, we have the 3 DVP candidates from District 1. The date is automatically displayed, and you can move the date by tapping it. Next, we want to add some text, so tap the A button at the top. The wording is added by tapping on the words. You can change the color, the font, and the placement. And you're done. Congratulations. Your picture is perfect. Tap the Send To at the bottom, and on the next screen, next to your story, tap the Share button. Voila, you have just added your story. What, you want to add more to your story? Well, you tap on the story. As it plays, your profile picture will be displayed in the upper left-hand corner. See that plus sign? Click that and you can add to your story. The power and future in Instagram will be all around the stories. We could spend an entire hour on this subject alone, but in the interest of time, we are just going to show you the tip of the iceberg. I suggest that you play around with this area. You can add polls, you can add hashtags, links to your website, and so much more. An Instagram account is only as good as the videos and photos. Speaking of photos, let's move on to photo layout. Well, this is a separate app that you need to download from the App Store. Then you can tap on the photo layout icon inside of Instagram, or you can tap it from your phone. This program is designed to take different pictures, put them together, and make one picture, like a collage. The maximum number of photos is 8. Why would you want to use this versus multiple pictures that someone can scroll through in Instagram? Well, we found that many people do not know how to scroll through the photos, or they don't want to take the time. Seeing 5 or 6 pictures all at once allows them to see your pictures with very little effort. This particular picture was taken at an ABWA gathering and is designed to combine a number of smiling faces. Here's an example of 6 different pictures meshed together into one picture saved on the camera roll. When you first enter photo layout, you will see albums. Select the album that has your photos and scroll to the appropriate pictures. You tap on the picture that you want to use in your collage, one at a time. To unselect a picture, tap on it again. Once you have all the pictures you want selected, scroll through the formats on the top until you find the one you like. You now have your pictures and format, but maybe you want to move the pictures around. And now it's time for some fun. Tap on a picture, hold it, and drag it to another slot. The pictures will automatically swap position. How fun is that? Let's show you some photo collages and explain how we got there. This first picture is a picture taken from an executive board installation. Sherry created the beautiful centerpieces from a fashion show. We combined these 2 pictures to show everyone the talented individual behind the centerpieces. This is a fun picture of members at a chapter meeting. The viewer decided to have one full picture of a member who was speaking. This picture is combined with 2 other pictures and 2 other pictures and 1 long picture. This is a picture of the new executive board and the past president with the incoming treasurer. Smiles around show excitement and help to show how horizontal pictures can work. Overall, the thought process is to have fun with the photos and your enthusiasm will shine through. Whew, between videos and photo layouts, you can become that expert Instagrammer. Let's welcome Lois Margolin to wrap up this webinar.
Thank you, Mary. We can find hundreds or thousands of pictures to post, but we must keep in mind we have a vision and our posts should match our vision and our goals. Here are some ideas for posting. Monthly events. Don't use the flyers that you normally post on Facebook and other areas. Have something specifically created for Instagram. They should be approximately 1,080 pixels wide and 566 to 1,350 pixels high. Spotlight members. Do a drawing each month. Select 2 to 3 members. Post their pictures, their website, some information about them. When did they join ABWA? What do they do? We all love to see women empowering statements. And promote your local community events. Show people that you are part of the community. If you don't like these ideas, then you can always post our mission statement: leadership, education, networking support, and national recognition. We hope you have picked up some tips about Instagram and are ready to tackle this social media platform that is overtaking the world. Here is the contact information for your presenters. If you run into questions or want to bounce ideas around, please contact any of the members of the Ambassador Technology Committee. Together, we can make beautiful pictures. Lastly, thank you to the amazing women of the Ambassador Technology Committee for all the initiatives we tackled this year. You are appreciated. This concludes our webinar. We hope you've enjoyed it. Good night.